Hi, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! My name is Raven from the Sky. And let's get into the flip of the coin deck recipe. Dummy Golem, even though I didn't really use him that much, if at all, I thought he would trigger once. Like, he would get attacked and get flipped and he get destroyed. But of course, how's he going to trigger if he's destroyed? He's useful, like, if you're facing a Blue Eyes, right? Say you got Gravity Bind on the field, or he just, some stroke of luck, attack a different face-down monster. And he ends his turn because all he had was a Blue Eyes or maybe something else. You know, you flip that, and if all he has was the Blue Eyes, he has to exchange Dummy Golem for the Blue Eyes. So you would get the Blue Eyes. Just, you know, that's why he's in there. But you can probably substitute him for something else because at least I didn't really use him that much. 3 card D, self-explanatory, increases the the draw power, increases your hand size, which is what you want when you're playing a deck based off of luck. All right, 3 dice jar. Actually, that's the bread and butter of the deck, even though this is mainly coin flip. That's one that, as you saw in some of my last like 4 or 5 videos, I lost the last one, but you know, there was a few in there that I've won because I've done 6,000 damage. And actually, this is an old school card. I think 2002, 2003. I was using it back then. Wasn't that lucky with it back then, but I was using it because I like the fact that 6,000 damage, that is huge. So yes, definitely 3 of those in a luck-based deck. Sandgambler, didn't really use him that much, mainly to clear the field. Most of these cards work best with second coin toss and lucky chance again. In tandem with the right calls of the coin flips, you can increase your hand size and draw power. Self-destruct and of course does damage, and like you'll take 1k, they'll take 2, and if you summon them face up and they destroy him, they'll take 1. So your opponent's always going to lose in that regard. So he's definitely a plus with playing him, especially with when you have dice jar. So it's sort of like a semi-burn, pseudo-burn deck, if you will, with dice jar and the ants and whatnot. And what's that? The Path of Destiny. But all that stuff is to really set up dice jar. So 3 of those. 2 Dry Gumo. Didn't really beat down with him because, see, if you lose, again, like I said, with second coin toss, if you lose the coin toss, you lose half your life points. And when you get lower than 3,000, you don't want to be half in life points, especially when, again, this deck is a luck deck. It's not like Floranderies or Blue Eyes or DDDs where you can really get it going and pound your opponent into oblivion and submission. So it's good to hide behind so you can get the coin flips and coin strategies and all that going. 2 of those. 2 Sasuke Samurais. That's always been a good card. Him and the original Sasuke Samurai. Remember, he was super rare. He would attack a face down card and it would immediately get destroyed without it being flipped up by the effect. So I remember when the Sasuke Samurai was one of the it cards back in, like, what was it? 2004, 2005? Between 2000 and Sasuke Samurai, between 2004 and 2007. But by 2007, it was already out. And I think this was semi-new or new by 2007, number 4. Man, where does the time go? It's been so long. 2 Ushi again. Toss a coin. You can inflict damage. Second coin toss, if you get it wrong, there's a chance you can get it right. If he gets it right, second coin toss, there's a chance you can get it wrong, and then you'll keep inflicting damage again. I use this stuff to set up dice jar because dice jar does so much damage. And trust me, I've gotten lucky and rolled the snake eyes with dice jar. 6,000 damage. And even if you don't, the loser takes damage times 500. So you've done a bunch of damage with the ants and Ushi, and if you, of course, you have the attacks, it adds up. So 2 Ushi-Onis, 1 twin barrel dragon. 2 twin barrel dragons. Where my eyes at. Again, self-explanatory, helps to kind of weaken their field. Barrel dragon needs no introductions. Barrel dragon, old school legend. You can target 1 monster. If you have to toss the coin 3 times to get 2 of them heads. And you destroy monster high attack, but that's old school. I remember that Barrel Dragon and what was it? Barrel Dragon, I think Blowback Dragon is Gatling Dragon, right? I think who used Barrel Dragon? Was it Bandit Keith? I think Yugi eventually got it, didn't he? Or Joey? It's been so long. Don't quote me on that. If I'm wrong, please correct me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's been so long. It's been 20 something years. But I think it was Bandit Keith. And he had that slot machine, and I think he had Barrel Dragon. Man. Back in the day, Regeki. Maybe I should do their deck profiles and maybe amp them up a bit to make them sort of competitive. I don't want to. I like to keep history where it is and keep the original recipes, but with today's Yu-Gi-Oh, I'd get destroyed. I was getting destroyed back on Link Evolution when I was doing the decks like that. Like with that AR, remember y'all, I played the AR's Rocks Sunrise Chumley's deck and I kept it how it was. I didn't win a single duel. Oh man, that's one of the worst. And Weevil's deck, those two are the worst, but at least I won with Weevils. Then I played Weevils again, but I made it Giant Ballpark. But since it was an insect deck, I used this thumbnail. One Regeki, 2 Shallow Graves. I mean, Regeki is a staple, sweeps the field, no introduction. Gold Sarcophagus, I used that to get Dice Jar. Cup of Ace, helps with drawing. Second Coin Toss, of course, another backbone card of this deck. That goes in tandem with the coin flips. You absolutely must run at least 2. You know, I don't run 3 because the deck can start to get bricky when you're running 3 of these magic and traps, but I at least run 2. You definitely have to run 2. 2 Shard of Greaves, again, helps increase the draw power. Backup Squad, helps increase the draw power. Staple, Mirror Force. Dice Reroll, that's... I've been pretty decent with Nice Jar, but, you know, if you just don't want to take the chance, I would use that to try to get a Snake Eyes again, or, you know, to try to one-up your opponent to do the most damage you can do. Pass Destiny again, use that to set up Dice Jar. They take 2,000. Lately, in the recent episodes, we've both been unlucky, and both took 2,000. They had 8, that knock them down to 6. Dice Jar, you get lucky, roll Snake Eyes, boom, it's game. All right, Fairy Box. 1 Fairy Box, 1 Tour of Doom. I did have this at 2, but it was kind of getting bricky, and I'd rather swap at least one of those out for something even better. So it's up to you if you want to run 2. Don't need 3. I would just run 2 or less, because for some reason, even the cards down to 40, that comes up quite frequently, other than everything else. Anyway, but it's good because it can kind of semi-lock your opponent's field down. They can't summon. Again, with second coin toss, so if you get tails, second coin toss, boom, you get heads. They can't summon, they can set. Which more than likely, their monster's going to have a low defense, because most monsters do. Unless they're like really, really powerful tributes. Like I think the Blue Eyes has 2,500 defense. That's pretty high, but you know what I mean. Even like Jiragumo, look how low his defense is. Most beat sticks, level 4 and 5, or even 6s have low defense. So you run right into them. Or it's going to screw up their strategy because they can't, you know, they can't summon to get anything off. They can special summon, but they can't normal summon or flip summon. Lucky Chance goes with the coin flips. So if you call heads, you draw a card. Every time the effect of chain triggers. All right. That 6, I put that in there again to kind of help with Dice Jar. So I think, what did I take out? I took out 1 Tour of Doom and something else. The second Tour of Doom was in this place. You know, see 1 through a 5, which you're more likely to roll, it'll be treated as 6. So you have more of a chance to roll a 6, is what I'm saying. But again, the negative 2, 4, and 6 is treated as 1, and more than likely they're gonna roll something greater than 1 and 1 up you. So it's like I said, it's positive and negatives. Crazy Box 1 and 1. All right. All right, so we're gonna set Lucky Chance and Path of Destiny. Cup of Ace. All right. Might use it, I might not. Your move. I'm gonna try to go for the early game win. Path of Destiny 2000, I knock it down to 6. Dice Jar. It takes 6k damage. Or either I will. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. Shoot. Dragon Maids. Oh, of course. And he gets 10k. Shoot. Oh my God. It's like luck is not on our side. Come on, man. You know, it'd be nice to actually win the showcase episodes like my other, like my Yu-Gi-Oh peers do. When they showcase a deck, they clean house. It seemed like. You could just attack with the 500. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and see if you grow. Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.